Okay, so much like earlier today, we checked out Motorsport Manager. Failed long play vote, but I still wanted to see what it was all about. Same with Let's Build a Zoo. Let's shake it around for a while and see what it's made of. So we'll just jump right into it. Eeny, meeny, miny, you. Name for the zoo? Malton Zoo. Like the zoo from Malton, the city. Maybe a tad bit loud. Minus 10% as usual. As usual. We minus 10%ed once before, Ninja. The game looks and sounds awful. Your stream is working fine though. Alright, let's just chalk that down one tiny bit for you, Ninja. Right, so don't really know what I'm getting in for. I shook this around about 5 minutes pre-stream. Didn't really learn much about it. Feels a bit like theme park. Looks a bit like ass. Let's go and see what our task is all about. All kinds of requests end up here, over in the management office. Keep an eye on them. Okay, sure. Build an enclosure. I'll do exactly that. A lovely wee grass enclosure. We will have one right about here. I don't know what sensible size would be, but that should do us just fine. Especially since we know we're going to be starting out with just some rabbits, right? I have a gift for you. Visit me in my zoo. I can tell you all about it. It says Timbo from Australia. So we're going to get some incredibly rare Australian rabbits, right? Starting a new zoo, instantly thought we might have found a perfect home for a couple of our floppy-eared furball, because they had an unexpected boost to the rabbit population, of course. You know, the jokes are about rabbits being able to breed like crazy, but is that true? I don't know. They do serve as amazing food for ecosystem altogether, though. What is that island in the middle of the Pacific? Oh, wrong map there. Island in the middle of the Pacific. There's certainly an island in the middle of the Indian Ocean, and I'm struggling to think what that is. Diego Garcia got massive and moved a fair bit. God knows. In any case, we've got ourselves some rabbits. Let's open up that zoo. There, opened new zoo, Malton Zoo, investment from a Kathleen K, renowned international business mogul. Oh my, I hope we can buy back all of the shares in our own place here. Let's start. Oh, okay, sometimes clicking just deletes it. Alright, click and hold and drag. Right, gotcha, gotcha. Let's open this up so we can have some nice displays here. And, okay, I know how that works, I think. People instantly love our rabbits, but these poor rabbits probably need some stuff, right? So let's give them a wee little water basin and give them a ball to play with. I've never seen rabbits play, but I assume they do. I can't give them any kind of shelter, but I can give them some plants and some rocks and even a little tree. Yeah, I can give them long grass as well. There you go. Somewhere for them to hide and feel safe. Is that all I can give them? Water decorations? Oh, there's no real water there. Also, that's not filling up with water because it needs to be connected to the water thing altogether. I represent Luo Zoological, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'll do whatever you say. Zoo recently announced they plan to construct a research hub. Right, so this game has a tech tree. Research thingy will help us out with that, but I'm still trying to water these guys. This game... I'd like to pause the game and do things, but this is the pause screen. Doesn't let you do any actions. I can't stand it when management games do that. Die Gilde coming to mind immediately there. Right, I need to get this water stuff. But it's not under water, it's under amenities, yes. Water would make too much sense. There we go. Put a water pump there, which should allow the water to flow in for these poor buggers. Their food and that seems fine, one would hope. Okay, facilities. Let's get our research hub on the go. I don't see any point in having the research hub all the way down there where the guests are going to be. On the other hand, why not? I'll just slam you over there. So there's going to be our research individual getting us research points or something. I don't know if you need brick. I don't know if you need road to get into places. But there we go, I guess. Not sure what to make of this part here. Well, there you go. There's a bit of road going in regardless. Actually, maybe I could use that as a place for something else. Let's just get rid of that. Build. Yeah, I'm building bricks. That's fine. Research an item in the research hub. We'd really like to begin our work. Okay, sure thing. The research hub. Yes. The research hub. Here we go. So this is where we do all the stuff that we can get. Small balls for the little things, benches. Let's go with benches, since if I know my roller coaster tycoon well enough, without benches you are doomed to failure. Hikizu has rabbits right next to the tigers and other big cat. They must live scared out of their wits there then. Right, so we can give people a lovely wee bench over here. Right click is the rotate button. Oh, but I can't put it there. Oh well. Have a bench here, have a bench here. Have an even bigger bench there. No idea on the true benching meta for this game. I assume that'll come with experience. Build yourself a shop, start earning revenue. Yeah, I can do that. We're gonna want a hot dog shop. Be the first thing they see coming in. They'll want to buy some gifts after seeing our adorable little rabbits. And here's some cola. And there's space behind it to give ourselves a lovely tree, just to add to the niceness rating of this park, if there is such a thing. Weird, normally you're all about benching, outdoor benching no less. It does feel good in the sun. Gets really hot and thirsty very fast, but that's why I always bring water and I laze by the pool if it starts getting a wee bit too much for me. We'll have ourselves another tree around here. And maybe some tulips between them. Normally I'm not very good or big on making my places look nice, but I'll put a bit of effort in. Game automatically saves. We lost lots of money, but we attracted 24 people. Nice. 3 people could not fit on your buses. I wonder if this is like the original theme park where you have tech to increase the size of your buses. We're up and running. I'd like to start tracking your progress. 25 total customers, small performance boost. Sweet. Can't believe a zoo is opened here in town. Small observation. Feed your animals. Build a storeroom. I thought I was feeding them. Ah, we appear to not be feeding them. Right, well, let's deal with that by getting ourselves a wee storeroom right there. So someone can go out and feed these poor wee beasties. And we're storming through the research, I think. Shelter pack, floor pack, pine trees, electricity siphon, a processor, an incinerator. I don't know, get us some nice other trees and a slushy shop. Okay, maybe a trampoline instead, but I can't unlock it just yet. Don't really understand how research works, but maybe someday I will. Anybody got some more animals for me? Just one rabbit, and these, the London Zoo will give me a couple of geese. And, oh, I can rescue some things, including a pig and some more rabbits. That's a new kind of rabbit. Tell you what, I'm going to rescue that rabbit, and I'm going to get me that pig. And I'll just shove them over here. Spaces used, 23 out of 22. I'm sure they won't mind being overcrowded. Get ourselves a pen over here then, a concrete one. Beautiful concrete. Make sure that you have the amenities needed as well, so we'll get you a watery basin. And what are you going to need in here? We'll enrich your lives with a ball. And decorate you with a, I don't know, medium rock and a fern. And maybe a little bit of long grass. There we go. What more could people want? I'll probably shift the wee piggy over there and it will live alone. Great to see a new zoo. Seems like you have a few things to solve. I'll give you some advice for now. Next time I won't be so generous. Animals need more time to be fed and raised lovingly. Your animals are not treated for... This pacing seems awfully rapid. Just jumped into it. Okay, never mind. They don't seem to be berating me too hard. No plans to sneak in some open TTD before the marathon? It wouldn't make a lot of sense, Andarius. We'd have a short bit of it, then a long hiatus, and then coming back to it. Not a big fan on such flow breaking. Well, at least these rabbits seem awfully happy. They're not satiated at all. They haven't had enough to eat. Why are they not getting any food at all? We have 125 days of supply. They need straw. I don't know. You're the animal keeper, right? Maybe you should go and feed them. I have no idea what's going on with that. Doesn't matter. What does management want with me? We got ourselves our customers. Got ourselves our storeroom. Your zoo is going to become a rat-infested den of disgust unless you hire someone to tidy it. Oh, I'll get on that. Get some animals. I'm working on the animals. They're on their way. You wanted me to hire somebody, right? Let's get ourselves a janitor. Open this job position for applicants to apply. Okay. Looks like we could pay to put it a shout out on social media. But who pays? Oh, it does speed it up rather a lot, though. Ugh, I don't want to pay that, though. There you go. We'll just get whoever comes in. As long as people come and buy my hot dogs, I'm sure we'll be okay. Where are those animals coming in? Still one day for the rabbit and the pig. Jinx, now the nutrition is way low. If the food is not perfectly balanced, the will lack nutrition. Okay, I have no idea how to impact that or what I should be doing to impact that. This place is indeed becoming filthy, though. Ah, perhaps some bins would solve the problem. Bins, bins, bins. Amenities? There we go, some nice green bins. Oh, right, we don't put the bins on the bench, we put them on... Well, not on the bench. We don't put them on the road, we put them on the side of the road. How could my time playing Roller Coaster Tycoon betray me like this? Well, tell you what, since people seem to be leaving all this nonsense around, how about we delete that? Put ourselves a bin right there. And people are probably going to want a restroom, aren't they? There's a restroom for you. I wonder if there's a way to hide these arrows. They're very obfuscating. Since I invested in this business, I have various performance ratings. Reach 100 total customers. Now we'll release some additional funding. And the picture club want us to have 5 animals. I'll get on that. Everything feels very rapid in this, Jinx. I just loaded up my first new game, and it's all go. What's the red shelter? A place for people to stay in the shade. I'm rotating it, but maybe it's got shelter on all edges. I don't know. There you go. Anyway. Lost puppy. A man has lost his best friend. A beautiful Labrador. We could call the number on its collar and tell the owner, or we could dress it like a lion and put it on display. Critical choice. You have to make a decision. Oh, come on. Nobody deserves to be without their dog. Spend 50 bucks. Get that person their dog back. The morality choices you make will impact the buildings and actions you can use. Maybe reflected in certain people's behavior. Choose wisely. So I assume if we go all kinds of immoral, we'll be processing our creatures for their meat and hides and be selling that. Or we could have a lovely, happy wee farm. I like the idea of a lovely, happy place. Right, in come those animals we were waiting on. It was just 2 of them though, wasn't it? Oh, we got a little baby one now! Oh, how cute. I'd love to extend our warmest welcome to you. People love having a zoo here. Personally cleared the land, blah 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 blah. Okay, tell you what I really want to know. Can I breed pig and rabbit into some kind of prabbit or rig? Right, what gender is this thing here? Blondie the pig is a male. The male goes in here. And we want a female rabbit over there as well. There we go. Oh, they instantly go over there. Now, breed. Well, we'll see if that happens. In any case, I got my five animals, right? Also, do we have that person? We only have one applicant coming in. It's Janet. Welcome aboard, Janet. Would you like to close this position? No, we might need more in the future. There's a xenocompatibility tech that you need first. Ah. I don't know, maybe force of will work. Begin our work, tell us to research. Okay. I did hire a janitor. Oh, $200 for hiring that janitor. Don't mind if I do. Seems that we need to research. I don't know where xenobiology is, though. Or xenocompatibility. Furnaces, processors, warehouses. Energy pack, wind touching. So I have to worry about my own energy production? Well, tell you what, I want a trampoline. And I would like a slushy shop. Can't have a slushy shop. I guess this is the research points that I have. And it says unlock 3 more. No, it costs 5 to unlock. This costs 4. Let's see. Right, let's get ourselves that trampoline then. Object, enrichment, oh god, it's a little packed for that trampoline. A little too packed even. I have certainly not given myself as much space here as I should have. Right, brilliant idea. We're going to buy this land at $300 dues, and we are going to change the shape of this enclosure to be considerably larger. And this is the one that gets that trampoline. That makes a lick of sense, right? Worth noting again, I've never played this game before. This is all new and blind to me. But I think people love it. It's throwing me off that they walk on... well, they walk off of the roads. I think I've seen that in a Ark Simulator game before. There are morality requirements for... Oh, look at the pig go. That's probably upping its happiness or something. Alright, maybe by force of will those two will breed. But I want more animals. How much more space do I have in here for more animals? I don't know. Really don't know. Ah, there's a territory thing. I assume that's as much space as they need. And a separation thing that makes less sense to me. Well, it matters not. Let's see if we can get ourselves some new animals. This is just a rescue place. We could get yet another rabbit, but I'm not sure I'm interested in just getting loads of rabbits. Hello! Couple of geese. Give me those geese. Yep, off you go. And then we'll just throw them in here for now. Anyone else got some animals for me? Hyenas aren't as popular as we'd hoped, which is why we're trying to find a new home. People think they look a bit too much like dingoes. I need to trade an undiscovered animal for them, though. Okay. Was that undiscovered animal one of these snakes? It looks like you have yet to encounter this animal species. I hear that London Zoo has quite a few of those. Alright, so maybe London will eventually give me whatever you need. Ooh, more pigs. How very bizarre. Your ticket price is just about right. Got a new applicant, probably for that janitor job. What are you trying to tell me here? Buy land. Well, I did buy land. Oh, thanks for the extra money. Wait, if I got extra money, could I buy even more land? Might be a little expensive here, but what the hell, open it up. I want more trampolines. Oh, we even made some profit despite all my expenditure. Right, let's change your shape once again. Let's bring you out a fair chunk. That's probably too small. I'm trying to think if there's a way to bring... Can I just move buildings? Does it cost me to move? It doesn't? Oh, that's nice. It's always always lovely when games like this don't punish experimentation. I feel like games can often be too quick to do that. You just add any cost to something like that and then suddenly people don't want to do it. Alright, with that, you can have your trampoline as well. I'm sure everyone wants a trampoline. Here's a trampoline. There you go, get bouncing around. Maybe I can have even more rabbits here. The problem is these two are different genders. No, they're not. They're the same gender. That's an even bigger problem. Where's the baby rabbit? Maybe we sent that thing away. Alright, you don't seem to be breeding at all. Woman, get in there and make me some baby rabbits. Perhaps I should consider getting another rabbit. They're not expensive, and I want them to start breeding like crazy. Oh wait, does it cost me to sell them or not? I can euthanize or I can donate, but it costs me to donate. Okay, we'll let the rabbits be. I don't want to be drowning in rabbits before I can process them. Get 2 kilometer space of just rab pigs. No, I think not. Right, we've got our research, so I can get myself... What was I after again? Was it slushies? It was probably slushies. To make ourselves that fat slushy money. My slush fund, if you will. Where are you gonna go? Right over there. Looking at all those bouncing rabbits is bound to make anybody thirsty. Okay, the places look fine enough. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's food that the person just lobbed in there. Still waiting on those geese coming in. I hope geese and pig get on well together. They're both herbivores. Well, no, pigs are omnivores, aren't they? Yeah. I've never seen a pig eat a goose. I'm sure they would given half a chance. The pig's eyes are so human. Well, we share a lot, pigs and humans, I think, when it comes to organ testing and such. Pigs are good candidates, although I might have just invented that in my head. I am very poor at the animal kingdom. I don't like your location management. Could we get you closer so that you're easier for me to keep track of? I wonder if I would just block you by having you there. Get you easier for me to click on, at least. Can animals starve? Nutrition was close to 0. I don't know what's up with that nutrition thing. Maybe it's just because I'm giving them crappy food. Yeah, I'm just giving them straw. Change animals' diet to improve nutrition or reduce cost. So I can give them straw, but I could give them greens, carrots, or grass. And I assume this will make them more... I see, it's changing the nutrition stat, right? So if I want lovely, well-nutritioned thingamajiggers, right? Maybe I should only give them like 70% of that, and I'll give them a wee bit of these other things. There we go, that's probably a bit more expensive. Oh god, those carrots are pricey. But just think how happy our rabbits will be. Yeah, that seems fair for poor wee rabbits. I hope I have that food available. What's going on here? We've got some loosey-gooseys and a wee piggy here. James, this game is fast. Slow down! You do not have enough food to feed your animals. Go to the storeroom, order food regularly. Oh, I hope that's not micromanagement hell. This is my storeroom. Reorder food. Order all food for all your animals at once. Yeah, sure, go for it. I do not want to micro that. That was one of the hellish things in Theme Park for the PC, was manually having to keep reordering goods for your stores. Okay. Right, but I want my poor piggy to have better nutrition, so we can change up the feeding things here. Change the animal's diet. Yeah, I wish I could just pause while I'm doing this. What's this game's obsession with running at full pelt? Holy crap, those soybeans are expensive. You're only getting a wee bit of soybeans. Leftovers are very cheap. I like that. Alright, you're getting mostly leftovers then. Doesn't help with your nutrition much at all, does it? No, not really. But it'll cut down on costs. Those root vegetables are pricey, aren't they? That'll do you. A middling amount of nutrition will be fine. There's a VIP in your zoo. Occasionally VIPs visit. You'll be able to interact with them by talking to them. That'll be you then? Do you want to get your hands on some rare animals? I can find all sorts. Don't ask me where I got it. Who needs ethics when there's money involved? Buy exotic animals from questionable sources. Sell your animals to the bottom. Nope. You know what snitches get? Riches! Get out of here. Traders like this one often take endangered animals away from natural habitat, sell them to the highest bidder. Isn't that pretty much what zoos do already? Get out of here. We're gonna be nice and moral here. Right, so what can I do for your for these poor things? I could change out the feeding for the goose. I don't actually think it's a good idea to feed these things bread. A wee bit of bread and mealworms and other kinds of bread. Those mealworms are pricey. There we go, that should get them there. That did save it, right? Ah, right, we have to go here and order all those goods that they want. There we go, just buy it. It's not like I'm hurting for money, right? I've never seen animals play on a trampoline before. Well, I suppose I watched one WebM of a couple of animals. I think they were dogs bouncing around on a trampoline. But I've never seen it with my own two eyes. I wish they would do that. I'm pretty sure bread does not make birds explode, Sabletooth. Maybe you're thinking of rice grain. Which may or may not do that. There's a lot of myths with regards to this stuff. Okay, things seem to be going fine. Crop seeds. We can... Ooh, we could plant our own cabbages. Yeah, sure. On we go. I'm a little weirded out by the fact that we would be doing farming on our own zoo, but there you go. So where does that come under? Nature? Probably not. Farming, perhaps? Huh. Okay. I got the seeds, but I don't have the tech to plant them, perhaps? Ooh, we should have a map of the zoo. In fact, I could inconveniently put it there, so I don't even get the benefit of seeing how nice it looks. But the people will know it's there, so that's okay. Ooh, I'd like me a nice fountain. God, everything in this game is so abrupt. It was daytime, now bang, it's night, and here's a bunch of things for you to read. Animal keepers are inefficient, making your animals suffer. Create work zones for better efficiency by selecting each keeper Assign them places to work, maximize efficiency, send more experienced keepers to enclosures that are larger, and further, use the heat map to review your zone. Oh, okay, this is going to be more intense than I thought it would be. I don't know if people need to be right up next to the fountain to appreciate it, but there's a fountain anyway. I feel like I could do with more trees and stuff just to brighten this place up a touch. You may have noticed a large number of foreign investors. This is all due to your wonderful new zoo. Seed investor, more partners, tour buses, international zookeepers are arriving. Great opportunity to diversify my portfolio. I can also avoid paying taxes at home by putting my money offshore in businesses like this one. I don't really care about the ecological side of the zoo. I just need somewhere to hide my money because I'm so rich. Yeah, money just causes problems, doesn't it? Life comes at you fast in the zoo business. Yeah, maybe one could play Zoo Tycoon instead. So they were mentioning something about zoning. I don't have much feedback on how well you're doing or not, but this is what we have heat map for, right? Utility, decoration. Oh, looks like there's decoration score for each square of the map, perhaps? Trash collection. Every bin has a radius. If people are too far from a bin, we'll just throw trash on the floor. Sometimes people near a bin will just drop their trash anyway because people can be terrible. It's apparently light coverage. Okay, so we're going to need lights while we're at it. Again, right, I can't stop and digest this information because the game doesn't bloody pause for me. Okay, we have one animal keeper that is not zoned. Surely I don't need to zone them at this point. I've got 2 whole places right next to your wee hutty place. I struggled a bit with the controls this game. It felt like it put me off playing it. The game doesn't feel right. There's something wrong with it. I'm working on putting my finger on it. Then again, my standards are ultra high because I've played Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Okay, this keeps popping up saying there's one thing to care about, but it's probably just the janitor. And I don't think I care too much about that. Could I please get some new animals? That's what this is all about, right? I can't get anything there. Ooh, I can get myself a couple of geese. But don't I have geese? You're a goose. But they're both males, right? No, they're not. Where are my fresh new geese then? But these geese are different geese. It's a new kind. Maybe I should just give them homes anyway. Ah, you can go in here with all the other types. It's certainly got the viewpoint of theme park. Aesthetic, though, I don't think so. Theme park didn't look like this. Not at all. This is modern pixel look. Theme park looked very different. Although maybe that's just nostalgia talking. It did have these kinds of styles to the buildings, though. Like giant oversized hot dogs at the top. The Mr. Whippy shop that was just a giant ice cream. I've seen one of those as well. When I was in Florida, I drove past a big Mr. Whippy's with some poor bugger sitting inside roasting alive. Probably not being paid very well for the privilege. Open RCT2 is still unsurpassed, yeah. Yeah, there is this play and pause button. Wait, whoa, what? Now I can do things. What could it mean? Ah, there we go. Spacebar brings up this. But the number 4 pauses the game and allows me to click on things. Wow. That's really weird. We gotta change that. Right. Simulation speed pause is now space. It won't let me do that because this is pause. So whatever this weird pause thing can be the actual pause button. Okay, it doesn't accept pause break as an input. I'll just make you number 5 then. You can be spacebar. Oh, that is so much better. Why is that not default? Anyway, there we go. P for pause, no. And not O for rotate either. Ah, I weren't wrong. Some people really are scum. My researcher just likes to bumble around for some reason. A lot of people like to bumble around. The shopkeeper... Yeah, a lot of the shopkeepers are just wandering around here. Why would they do such a thing? I don't understand. I'm opening a transport dealership to sell industrial vehicles to, and buses. Invest a sum of money, I'll open an account. When you... ensure you're front of the queue when it comes to buying buses. Yeah, sure, why not? Take this money. We've got plenty of it. And we'll be able to buy ourselves bigger buses, much like we do in Theme Park. You forgot to announce this stream. I did forget to announce this stream. Oh well. A lovely exclusive stream for the people that have hawkish eyes regardless. Next Majora's Mask stream is in 12, 13, 14, 15, 16... in about 17 hours, King Agvi. And that will be the last Majora's Mask randomizer crowd control stream, because we are getting it finished tomorrow. I'm not going to have that hanging over me. I will get it done. Task is to build 2 subways. I am the Dark Lord Gilgaroth. I come here to look at only your most evil animals, but I don't like the light because I'm a vampire. Please let me traverse underground. Why? Okay, well I don't have the... I don't have the subway researched. Ooh, I like Balloon Shop. It's very expensive to research though. Anyone seeing the subway? Well, that looks like Subway, but so does that, and that, and that. I don't know what to make of all this. I'm sure there won't be any Don Gero. Just winding me up. Doesn't look like we can charge for the bathrooms, sadly. Be nice if we could. Transport. Locked. Increase transport capacity. Oh, that's expensive. Ooh, boy, no thank you. I'm leaving, there isn't anything else to do. I feel like they're taking a dig at my poor place here. That said though, there's not a whole lot for us to do here. Well, get some more animals. We're still waiting on these guys, only for another hour though, so if we speed up time, we should be here. Then there'll be some new animals to look at as they bounce around. They're inbound, are they? There we go. I wonder what meat they use for the hot dogs. Yeah, have you seen any of those rabbits going around? So there we go. Now, God, what is that? 3 blokes and 1 lass. She's going to be busy. At least I get a really healthy, balanced diet here. Keeping them all nice and good. Hopefully I get a nice big bonus from that person that comes and inspects these. But come now, I want to get me some new animals. What is taking so long? Perhaps what I'd need to do is breed different geese to get these different things available. Oh. We've got an Antarctic, but no Arctic. Immediately reminding me of Rise of industry. There was so much Antarctic land to use. I was looking at that game earlier just thinking what could have been. I wanted my perfect hands on that game and I couldn't have it. I'm looking forward to finding another game just to go and scratch the tisms with by making another perfect run. Don't know what there would be though. Railway Empire and Rise of Industry, both were on track and both died due to performance issues. Yeah, so where is my animal eugenics program? A big selling point of this game was all of that. Maybe the nursery is an important part of it. So let's go for Desert Enclosure. Ooh, cotton candy, but let's not stray the course. Decoration pack, potted plants, plant pack. How are you feeling, says Thley. I still have Ludwig II taste in my mouth. Well, I'm pretty good at blocking out horrible memories, so Ludwig II is out of my head by now. Oh yeah, Railway Empire is great fun, but it didn't do what I wanted it to do. I built up a massive rail network, and the game just collapsed in on itself. Had horrible performance issues, then it had some weird audio bugs, and then ultimately just crashed. Okay, so we actually have money, we're not in debt, which is nice. For some reason gas emission is a number here. We use water and we get charged for it. I assume we can make our own water and our own power. I hope we don't get arrested for harvesting rainwater. Oh, it costs us to burn trash, and this game might go a little deeper than it seems. Everybody takes my money and there's no loan to repay. Love to see it. Your performance target is to have 50 customers in one day. Only then I will give you more capital. You have to keep an eye on the emissions. I have some advice. Why not research alternative power sources? Okay, slow down game. Holy moly, as a first time user experience, this is rough. And didn't this game spend a while in early access? Right. A lot of transport, getting people, zoo, more customers, front gate, second bus. As soon as possible. A second bus costs quite a lot of money though. Yeah, 2,000 for another bus. Okay, there we go. Maybe that'll just get more people in. One can hope, at least. What kind of zoo is this? Well, for now, it's the rabbits, pig, and geese zoo. But the animals seem to be having a good time. Wow, lots of people coming in here. And my park rating looks pretty swell. How many people do we have in the park right now? Are my ticket prices shrewd? Just about right. Well, it hasn't increased despite all these new things I've added. I would have liked to have had more. It's all about subverting expectations, Tandy. People keep coming in expecting me to be monstrous. God knows where they get these ideas. Whoa, okay, so I charge 5 quid for the entry, but people buying my hot dogs pay me 4 quid 50. 3.90 for the gifts. How much for the slushies? Can I manage these things? Ooh. Oh, say hello to tap water slushies at increased prices. A bit expensive, you say. What if I make them really nice and charge a lot for them? Extra ingredient corn syrup. Let's perhaps go full American here. And I might not put in any... Hold on, does corn syrup cost? I'm not sure. There's a maximum that I can charge here. I have no idea. I mean, I don't have any feedback to work with on what's a good level for any of this, so... We'll just season it with a bit of corn syrup and keep people like that. Not a lot of profit, though. How about you? What can be done with the gift stands? We can make them out of plastic or enamel. But surely having cheap crap souvenirs is not going to do us any good, right? Farm your own ingredients. Use the recycling center to produce plastic. Okay. How much fat can we add to the hot dogs? MSG. What is MSG? Eyes and tails. Okay, so this game's going for the quirky dark side. Alright, well, there we go. I'm having fun, but I need to take a moment to powder my nose. Oh, the restroom's right over there. Don't we have a heat map for restrooms? Maybe I, maybe no. New sales record for... Oh, okay, so having made these slight changes, things are looking better. Now we need to just ultra caffeine up our drinks. Bad and less bad. Alright, we'll actually make some really nice ones, but I'm charging a bit for them. We'll have it on the upper end of less bad. Less profit, but if I can get that caffeine into my people, they will probably be more hyper going around my park better. I don't know. Soon find out, I suppose. Can't believe you can't manage anything with the toilets. Ah, no, I tell a lot. No, that's a visitor I'm looking at. I saw held money. Oh, we can perv on people in the toilets. Now we're talking. I am really hungry. We'll go and buy a hot dog. Yeah, I've already bought land. Twice, in fact. Costs 10 research to get ourselves that. A variety of items. I'd like cotton candy, but let's go and see if we can't make our own power with the wind turbines. Oh, the geese do jump up and down there. Well, this is all well and good, but a whole lot of not much happening here. I don't know why this is glowing. Maybe because it is the shelter itself. But I've already got rabbits and geese. Okay. Hang on, I saw a little dollary button up here. You can pick from the zoo. Oh, you can own multiple zoos? Land for sale, Dinosaur Island. It's free. You own this plot of land. The only thing is to get starting on your Okay. Maybe I didn't want to do that. Maybe the geese are meant to go in the grassy biome. They seem happy enough for their habitat. How closely matched it is with the type of Looks like you're nice and pregnant, you've got a mate, and we'll see if you spit out something worth having. There we go, I easily got your 50 visitors in a day. I get a big fat stack of cash for it. Everybody's getting the bus to get out of here. It's going to be packed. Oh, it's the end of the day probably, so everybody's leaving. That's a goose, not a geese. Is there a difference? A goose, a geese? I don't know, but it's not new, so I obviously already have one. These rabbits are new though. Maybe you're meant to keep bringing in different ones and continue to breed them like crazy and see what can be done. Well, whatever. Nothing wrong with having lots and lots of rabbits, is there? They hardly cost me much to have. Well, still making profit, which is nice. This is probably less nice. Oh no! Dino Zoo? Oh damn, don't tell me I've now lost my other zoo. No, surely you can have multiple ones. Do I have the DLC for the dino stuff? Quickly going over to Steam and checking the page here. Oh, I did buy Dinosaur Island DLC. Must have been on sale then. Okay, this isn't actually what I want to be doing. I want to get back to my old map, my old place. Huh. Okay, maybe I've lost my old place. Clone a Microraptor from the CRISPR splicer. Okay. I did try out that Jurassic Park, well, park simulator as I recall. I also recall it being rather insipid. If you're going to play Jurassic Park Simulator, play Operation Genesis now. There's a game. Hey Jake, is it worth it to buy Evil Genius Season Pass thing? I want to buy the game, but Season Passes confuse me. It seems like cut-off content for extra monies. I haven't played Evil Genius, so I really can't tell you, Kathy. I would, however, never buy a Season Pass. The world was in shock. For the first time in millions of years, a living dinosaur has been seen walking the earth. Just the beginning. Get more dinosaurs by digging them. Hey, maybe this is going to take a few bits out of Operation Genesis. The Aristocrat played Evil Genius, and he played the new one that came out as well, which is probably the one you're talking about. It didn't look very interesting. In fact, it looked very not interesting. Oh man, I miss my old park. How do I go back there? I think it's gone. No, maybe not. Molten Zoo. Good morality. Yeah, get me back over there. Oh, I want to get back to the one I was playing with. Season passes are give us money for DLC we haven't made yet, pretty much. It's the way that it's thought of. Money now is better than money later. So, of course, they want your money now before they have to prove anything. I've got a very jaded feeling towards that stuff, but so be it. This poor thing is going to be... What, can I even click on it? See its stats there? It's completely unhydrated and unenriched, and like, I don't care about this park at all. Okay, well, let's see what euthanization is like. Oh, it just straight up curls up and dies. Well, everybody can come and look at the dead body here. I hope the bus comes soon. I am bored. Oh god, imagine going to a park and feeling like that. I need an incinerator. I'm not sure if I have that. Facilities, shelter, tiki shelter, CRISPR slicer. Doesn't even tell us what these are, which is very unuseful. Among the first humans to see dinosaur complains about being bored. So when was it discovered that dinosaurs weren't exciting at all and in fact were just big birds? There we go. This is more like it. We want to put a cute polar bear on our bleach bottles. and add that we donate cash and cleaning products to the zoo that help customers understand our clean message. We really need to build some bathrooms, though. Build at least one bathroom. Not only will the customers be happier, they also donate some. I already have a bathroom. Oh, okay, well, there we go. Did I learn enough to get my power, though? No, I need 10 for it. Maybe I'm playing it wrong, but something just feels off about this game. Pacing-wise, mostly, but also feels like a pain to play. Kinda makes me want to play more Motorsport Manager, I'll be brutally honest. I don't think it's so much about graphical fidelity. Hudoi Konek. Graphical style, now that holds up or degrades. Some are really rather timeless, like Open Roller Coaster Tycoon. Ah, see, I knew it. You pump somebody full of caffeine and they're going to be going around with maximum energy. A zip in their step. So it was worth giving them relatively cheap and flavorful cola. See, it's less bad. And it's just going to have them turbo around my park. Excellent. Now where are my goodies? Can I... Ooh, another pig. What gender is my current pig? Ugh, it's a boy. Blondie. Style like with 2 pixels all over my monitor. I hope this kind of crappy pixel look dies out eventually. Maybe the success of Stardew Valley has helped bring it to the forefront, but I do think this looks kind of naff. No, this isn't what games used to look like either. Pull up something like this and then have it alongside, say, Little Samson. You see what I mean? But I'm just being an old moan. This is what we all become in the end. Old was good and new was bad. I find this look very charming. Oh, very good. I'm saying it's not good for me, mind you. Not that it's not good for anyone else. Can I do anything with this map? No, just move it around. Okay, a bit of a waiting game here. Come on, where are my goodies? I couldn't hack Stardew Valley. I think I played it for about a dozen hours. I even played it on the channel, but it just wasn't right for me. Rune Factory 4, I think, has ruined all other farming sim games for me. It was too damn good. If I feel really nostalgic, I can play Harvest Moon Back to Nature, but you need nostalgia for that game. It does not have the quality of life of a modern farming sim game. Have you played much of this, Leveler? Surely you've played this. You're big on your zoo tycooning. I feel like a big part of this game would be getting lots of different animals, and I feel absolutely hamstrung on that. All I have are rabbits, geese, and pigs. Oh, Japan's opened up, but they won't give me anything because I don't have this unknown creature. Is that the one I'm after? Yeah, so apparently I need to breed a white and a brown rabbit, and I have about a 1 in 3 chance of getting what they're after. Okay. This is like you load up Roller Coaster Tycoon, except the only thing you can build is merry-go-round, log flume, and Junior Roller Coaster. I played it, it didn't really appeal to me much. I agree about the animals, the most interesting part seems to be splicing them together, but I never got the... Yeah! That felt like a big thing that was advertised about this, because you could see on the store page pictures of... Well, I'm saying that, now I don't know what's on it. Let me get back to it. Yeah, it shows you pictures of animals with different bodies to their heads, all that weird stuff, and well, I'm an hour in and I'm not seeing anything like that. Opens up more after you tech up more, yeah, but why would one have to wait? Okay, right, we can finally get our research stuff here. Spokesperson of the zoo, excited to announce partnership with wind power. Sure, we warm up the planet, but people love warm weather. Ooh, now that's good. That's good. We warm up the planet, but people love warm weather. I'll have to keep that one in mind. I like it. Right, let's get ourselves that power. Should save us a bit of dosh. Wonder if we'll ever be taxed on harnessing the wind like that. So where's that come under? Decorations, okay. Artist or common sense. I noticed that you have geese, but you know what's more exciting? Ah, peafowl. Technically just a goose that's made more comfortable with a fancy tail. Could make the tail from paper mache. It will be great. I get to practice my skills. Your visitors love to see a more exotic bird. They will give me that. Also, where is it? My morality's gone quite far down now. Ah, no, out he goes. And there we go, there's our peafowl, question mark. Are you going to breed? I imagine that just changing the way they look is not going to change their offspring, but you never know. Okay, where is that thing? Is it a facility? An amenity? Not nature, not a sign, it's not decoration. Where in the world is my power generator thingamajigger? Also, nursery? Use selective breeding to discover new animal type. Yeah, get me some of that then. Just slam you over here. Good job you unlocked the wind turbine first. I think you might be too evil now. Well, it'd be nice if I could actually find it. I'm going to put... Ah, here we go. Not enough morality points to build or use. Why? Why do you have to be good to... Oh, man. Okay. That's a bit of a down in the dumpster. Alright, what are we going to do? Pick a breeding pair. Yeah, there's many different things it can breed with, but not seeing all this wacky. Oh, you're new, and you can be used for trading. Right, we need to do that. Your animal's already pregnant. Would you like to abort the baby? Research ultrasound technology in order to view the baby in advance before aborting. Right, well, we'll let them have its offspring first, but after that, it's a trip up to the back alley and a few coat hangers. How do you even abort a bird? You know what? I don't want to know. Thought I wanted to know when I started asking the question. Quickly realized I didn't. Is that the sound of you having your wee one? Perhaps not. Omelette is the answer. I could certainly do with some eggs, actually. Haven't got any in the house, and I did not go out shopping earlier like I thought I would. What's up with this guy? For one, why do I have an artist, and why is he wandering around here? You're making a profit off of your visitor's inability to differentiate one bird from another. Oh, they're not alone there. Ah, perhaps you were a VIP or something. And now you're out of here. Get out. I am making decent money, though. And given that I'm making money without knowing what to do, this is probably a pretty easy game. Aw, tiny little baby rabbit. And I keep these things very well fed. Not just with enough food, but with a good rich variety of food. You're doing a good job. If you can swell the bank balance to 2 grand, I'll be able to call on additional funds and give you more. Yeah, okay. Jings, I'm rolling in it. Problem is I'm too good. Right, tradable variant. That's what I was after. And that occurred naturally too. And we can go and trade you... not here. Were there any of those new? No, they're not. We can go to Japan and trade you for a couple of... capybaras. Aren't those land mammals that are very much just fish? Doesn't matter. You can have whatever you want. Get me those capybaras. I've never eaten one, but I would like to. I'd like to be a modern day Noah's Ark and eat 2 of every animal on Earth. Right, let's try out ourselves some desert biome. Get you a lovely wee water basin. And we'll enrich your lives with a ball and a trampoline. And we've got it decorated. Here's a rock. Here's another rock. Here's a big old tree that doesn't fit whatsoever with the place. And a bit of grass. Jinx. Illustra John could have done better there with just a Caesar 3 map. Capybaras are green biome. Well, then the rabbits can go over here. Might not be a bad idea actually to shift the rabbits over here and get the capybaras there. Besides, maybe they'll be fine there. I'll give, you know, they got a patch of long grass. What more could they need? Yeah, they're now going to be desert capybaras. That's how it works. So, how's the breeding going? You know, it's almost, you're almost certainly going to be breeding with these lovely white geese instead of the black one, so I'll just leave it to chance. Let God sort it out. This kind of place is fun, but not perfect. Really? You made a sign that made you look like you were sick, and all these people are bumped up with caffeine. It's kind of busying up the UI here. Yeah, this is the better biome than that one. Look at the size available. And that lovely soft sand. The capybaras are going to love it. Can I change where they end up at? Perhaps not. But it's easy enough to move them along. It's pretty instant. They got a little thing to swim in here. It's not like the others have water. But there's a good point though. Can I just add some water pools here? Add object, water. No, we need to unlock a spade to dig one of these pools, I bet. The unlocks in this feel pretty awful. You're so restricted early on. Wouldn't mind some cotton candy. By illegally running power lines from street lamps, we can steal all the electricity we need from the local government. Why do people pay for electricity when you can get it for free? Unlock 2 more evil energy packs and all buses will go faster by using an illegal fuel mixture. That sounds nasty. I want my balloon shop. Oh, the balloon shop costs 5 research. Research is slow, man. Maybe I need more staff. Can I hire somebody else to work this? There we go. Get ourselves another researcher. This stuff's taking too long. I got loads of money, so we'll just do it as quickly as we can. Hang on, is that, don't tell me I'm limited on staff members. Oh, it says 1 out of 1, so actually I think I can't do that. Looks like I can only have 1. Could I have another research place then? No, oh man, so we really are limited to 1. I like the idea that balloons are just as confusing to your researchers as evil energy. I can't believe the money I'm making here. To think how much I struggled with Amity Airfield in open Roller Coaster Tycoon. Alright, speed up game. I want me my capybaras. My new desert capybaras. I know I was talking about money, but that's my job. I actually love money. I need more and more of it, which is why I invest in your zoo. If we get even more visitors, I'll sell you more stock. Oh, we can sell more stock. Oh, don't sell the stock. Need to maintain complete control. 3,000 visitors is a lot, though. I realise you need each other, maximize, 4 active buses, I'll give you a share of my dividend. Click on here to deal with buses, right? 2 grand for a bus? Another 2 grand for another bus? Yeah, why the hell not? Doesn't seem to cost us, right? There's your 4 buses. Can you pick difficulty? I haven't noticed any kind of difficulty setting in this game. Now these are our 5 options. Mouse, frame rate, character emo. Oh, right. That might clean up the UI a bit. And that flashing thing in the research was a bit on the nose. Alright, welcome capybaras. Welcome to being moved to your new home. You two, get over there. Immediately start playing around on the trampoline. They're not very happy. They hate their habitat. I wonder how much rabbits would hate that habitat. They don't mind it so much. Alright, well, it looks like the rabbits are getting the boot. I wonder if there's a quick way to move all rabbits. There we go. Select them all, tell them all to go over here. And then you guys, my capybaras, going over here. And now the capybaras should be a lot happier. And I'm going to sort out their food as well. Food supplies for capybara. Wow, they only need that? Surely not. Now here we go. We like our capybaras, and I really want to eat one now. Wait, they eat poop? The things you learn about capybaras today. And actually, a little bit of poop is, I think, yeah, a little bit of poop is good for their nutrition. 8% poop in their diet. Now, what else do we want to give them? Maybe a bit more grains. Grains are expensive. Water plants also expensive. There we go. There we go. And are those rabbits still getting... Yeah, there we go. They're still getting what they need. And I hope we have everything we need. You have... Why do we have to manually order this? There we go. That seems bizarre. Some poop is rather valuable. I have it on a good authority that elephant poo is very useful. Big part of ecology there. Humans can even get some good moisture out of it. I wouldn't mind trying it someday, but probably not going to go out of my way for it. I mean, all they eat are like trees and things, so how bad could it be? Isn't there that coffee type as well that's something that's eaten by animals? Bear Grylls uses elephant poo as portable canteen. Yeah, that makes reasonable sense. Probably want to check it for dung beetles first, though. Our city slicker Clero is feeling mystified by this. Lope Luek, yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, we've got ourselves the buses. There's my fat stack of cash as a thank you. Can we not see how many visitors we have in the park at the moment? where we can. Although we have all these buses, they're not dropping off that many people these days. Oh, okay, the buses are largely running empty. What a shame. We get no slushies sold, though. Top right, Jake. Aha! So that's a number of people. Employees being 29% utilized. Okay. Alright, where are my animals at? That's a new kind of goose. Well, we'll rescue you. Any new thing is probably good for us. So how do I get me those snakes then? The BRs had snakes for me, but I need a specific kind of goose. I'm still waiting on that weird goose thing. Can we nursery it up yet? Still already pregnant. Dang. There you are. Looking very pregnant. Hopefully someday you won't be. Sounds like you're getting scammed for the rest of the employee time. I certainly am. What are they wasting their time doing? Why are all these people just one... Yeah, here we go. That's us, I suppose. Hey, we can change our avatar as we go along. Not a lot of variation in this. At all. But what you to do? At least you have some actual work ethic. You're just walking past this trash. Clean it up, Jenny. Get to work. When I was messing around with this earlier, I was looking at the renaming thing, but I could not find a way to do so. Janet the janitor doesn't appear to be renamable, only zonable. If you could kindly only work within here. Are you zoned? Yes, yes you are. It's very cheap coming here. I will tell my friends. Good, tell them, because it's about to not be cheap if that's the case. It's too low, right. There was this lovely exploit you could do in theme park, the Bullfrog theme park. And what you would do is you would wait for a big busload of people. You'd even make your ticket price really low if you wanted to try and attract them. And then the moment they got off the bus, you would pump up the ticket price as high as you can make it. Oh, I think I made it too high. They don't want in now. Alright, don't worry guys, we'll let you in on the cheap. $7, that'll do you right. So you can get a nice big bump up in cash. Sadly, the most you could make it is, I think, $1,000 per ticket price. But still, get a few people in, especially if it's a big busload of them, can really save your park. And in Bullfrog's theme park, there was no limit on the amount of money that your visitors had. It's not like Roller Coaster Tycoon, where they had their own budgets. On reflection, though, Roller Coaster Tycoon was so much better than Bullfrog's theme park. I kind of feel that I'd been betrayed as a child being given theme park instead of Roller Coaster Tycoon, but well, I had a Super Nintendo and I did not have a very good PC, so to say we had a family PC. It struggled to run anything, struggled to run Dungeon Keeper. I'd get low RAM warnings whenever I'd fire up Stronghold. Took 20 minutes to install Stronghold as well, I remember that. I remember setting up the install thing and just having to go away and kept checking on it. Oh, is it coming? No, it ain't. Even launching Caesar 3 took forever. Did they take the bus all the way to the zoo just to go back home after they found the price too high? Yeah, $5 too high. Maybe this is set in like 1960. $5 is probably worth something back then. You're gonna have to shut up about FMV games, Arnold. I suppose you don't have to, but you probably should. Okay, so can I force these two to breed? Perhaps that's exactly what they have the nursery for, but I'd figured they'd just naturally breed. Come on, just do what comes natural. Oh, you are pregnant. So what's the outcome or the possible outcomes of your pregnancy? No threats. Discover at least 5 variants to unlock this genome. Genomes can be used in the CRISPR splicer rather. Interesting. Yeah, so just with the two of you, you may get this weird one, which I assume will then rebreed with the mother or father to potentially give us more which we use down the line. That could be interesting, but this whole game feels like it's severely lacking. I'm just not getting anything out of it. I'm making loads of money, but it doesn't feel good. This research takes forever and just seems bizarre. Like, why am I researching such basic things? Get myself some cotton candy. Yeah, oh no, I wanted the balloon shot, didn't I? Oh well, no going back. There are many mechanics, but it seems like there's nothing says this will be exactly. There's a whole lot of not much here. The mighty gorilla is no more. From hunting to habitat loss, the great apes have always been under pressure. Today, the last wild gorilla, known as Bubbles, was laid to rest. Gorillas are now extinct in the wild. These majestic animals are no more in the wild. We can still revive them. Selective breeding. We can reintroduce these animals in the wild, restoring the natural order of things, help correct mankind's unending war with the natural world. Unending. Well, if we're at war, then why would we give up such a success? Riddle me that, hippies. Oh, we finally got that goose out. Right, I want to destroy you and I want my cotton candy machine here. Once upon a time I did have a cotton candy machine. Probably used it twice and then never used it again. The sad fate of many household appliances. Major fire. Can you donate so we can rescue animals? You'll need to look after them too. Oh, maybe I'll get some nice animals. Oh, what? It's just more capybaras. I don't want even more capybaras. Now get out of my face. Maybe I should have checked the small print there. Also, I want my balloon shop. Yeah, there's definitely something off with this one, Pandy. Was this game in early access or not? I love that peafowl. You can see where they painted it. The zoo is hilarious. Okay, so they're seeing through. Oh, it's a very unsatisfied thing. Wait, it hasn't had enough to eat. Am I out of food again? Okay, I'm getting royally smagged off at the idea that we have to micromanage our food. Maybe there's a tech for that, but even if there is, why? Helium or air? Only air in our crappy balloons? Come on, they don't last very long anyway. No one's going to know the difference. What can we do with the cotton candy? Well, it obviously needs a bit of extra corn syrup to pad it along. And they all use synthetic dyes in cotton candy, so it stands to reason that it would go down like that. It disgusts some people, but that's okay. I'm sick to death of funny evil, though. Palm Tree. I want games where you are evil, like Dungeon Keeper. Alright, what am I actually getting at? Am I getting my snakes? Ooh, I wonder if snakes eat rabbits. Deadly poisonous snakes. You have nothing to fear apart from fear itself and the deadly venom. Keep an eye out for that. Well, let's go and see if they can eat some of our rabbits. We have too many of them as it is. I've had a lazy eye on Zoo Tycoon for a while, but I just feel like it might be a bit too old to get my jollies out of, since I don't have nostalgia to pad it out with. I wonder how long ago I bought this game. Probably more than 2 weeks ago. Just contemplating my refund here, because I'm very unimpressed with this game. Oh no 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 no! I don't go for the planet games. No, no way, Ryu. The planet games are pure sandboxes. There is no real economic satisfaction to those. You just build the park, or well, you build the park of your dreams. I like to build the park of my dreams, but I need there to be an actual financial angle to it. Yeah, there's no management, just pure sandbox of the building. I've streamed Planet Zoo for a wee, Planet Coaster for a wee while, and don't get me wrong, I had a good time, but it was a very short good time that wouldn't last. I wanted to get those snakes in and have them eat all my rabbits. Put a fitting end to this. There's something... Somebody earlier said the game feels dead. I get that. Something feels very dead about it all. Although it is cute to finally see someone going around with one of my balloons, Roller Coaster Tycoon style. Yeah, the character graphics, in fact the graphics in general, hair for hair are like Half Minute Hero. Now there's a game I love. Because even though Half Minute Hero looks like ass mechanically, it's a great and very novel game. Played that in PSP long ago. Had a re-release on PC. Highly recommend it if you like a quirky RPG that doesn't play at all like an RPG. Plays more like a puzzle game actually. Oh yeah, that's a better way of putting it. It's not an RPG at all, it's a puzzle game. No, Planet Coaster's not a modern Roller Coaster Tycoon game. It's not a Tycoon game at all. It's just a sandbox game. You'll get as much jollies out of that as having one of your own Zen garden things. Right, CRISPR. Receive your CRISPR Slicer blueprints now. We'll give you $1,000 to get you going. Okay, so it's money now or money later, but the money later is considerably more. So this is... okay, so we finally got to the point where we're splicing animals, 15 days in. Where is that under? Facilities? Splicer. There we go. I haven't played Planet Zoo, but I think anything under that planet name is probably going to be in the same vein. Glenfiddich or Glenlivet? Is neither a choice? Glenfiddich isn't very exciting. Glenlivet's not entirely up my alley. If we're sticking with just the Glens, how about a Glenmorangie? Alright, snakes, get to work. This is what you're here for. Right, what if I starve my snakes? Feeding snakes. You are now going to be given nothing. They are going to eat them, right? Wow, snakes playing with a ball? I mean, snakes must have some way of having fun, right? They're not hungry yet. They're newly arrived, so their welfare for food is probably fine. Is there a way to know if they're going to eat other animals or not? Don't know. Ardbeg is more my speed. We've got an Ardbeg embassy here in Stockholm. Well worth a visit. I mean, the prices are very high, so it's well worth a visit on someone else's budget. Doesn't make it any less true, though. Alright, let's check out this splicing thing. Oh, we can't. You need to discover at least, what is it, 5 of their types before you can do it. You can clone animals, but for what reason? Alright. Wow, they very suddenly became starving. Let's see if they act upon that. Look, there's a little baby rabbit for you to go and eat right now. Come on, eat each other. Okay. They actually have a weight, interestingly enough. The idea of a snake weighing 12 kilograms leaves me a little uneasy. Still small enough to kill, but that's heavier than I'd expect a snake to be. This one's only 10. Maybe it's losing weight because I haven't been feeding it at all. How do they feel? Do they have like a threat level? Spacious threat. Most threatened by snake. Snake? Not threatened at all. It can stretch wide enough to eat pretty much larger than their bodies. They've been known to eat crocodiles. That can't be true. A snake eating a crocodile. Must have been a very small crocodile or a very large snake. What was that film where a giant python ate a guy, eventually coughed him back up, and the guy winked before just dying? Oh man, the one thing I want out of this is my snakes eating the other animals. No, they're not doing it. You know, in Operation Genesis, the herbivores and the carnivores, oh, they wouldn't think twice about having a fight, and then you could just watch them eat each other. Thank you for the flashback of that terrible movie. That's the only scene I remember out of that movie. I'm not even sure I watched it all. It was probably just something being shown at Channel 5 late at night when I was meant to be asleep. I'm leaving. There isn't anything else to do. That kind of encapsulates my feelings on this game. Maybe it opens up more, but it doesn't feel good to play at all. If you want to play a tycoon game, then for the love of God, play Roller Coaster Tycoon. I can't really speak for Zoo Tycoon, having not played it, but this ain't it. This ain't what I'm looking for. Isn't it received very well though? Maybe because it's kooky. It's certainly quite kooky. Zoo Tycoon is good, even today, says Pandy. Maybe it's something I should look into when I feel like getting back into building up a nice zoo. But no, this game fails. It fails hard. And I should be very grateful that the people on the long play votes did not vote this one through. Let's Build a Zoo featured two times in the long play votes, and it placed last place and second last place with a combined total vote of 34. That's pathetic. Thankfully it was demolished by Dungeon Keeper and Bridge Constructor Portal. But yeah, dodged a bullet with this one. Maybe I should be vetting the long play options more often. Enclosure's train mix can be a bit restrictive with some creatures, but it is fun. Oh, you mean in Zoo Tycoon? Hopefully not this, because this is... Okay, this is getting the bullet. I am so glad we dodged this as an overall long play. Get us out of here. Ah. Right, well, horrible, but glad that we just had it now instead of being stuck with it for many more hours. As I said, maybe there is more to it, and if somebody has played this game and really likes it, and knows it really well, I'd probably like to see a stream of this being handled quite competently. But me, I'm never loading this game up ever again, and I'll have to check and see if I'm open for refund. Probably not. Probably not. In any case, that's it for this. I'll be back tomorrow to finish off Majora's Mask with its randomizer CC. Then it's time for a couple of marathons, ESA and Rose Tinted. I'm certainly looking forward to that. But until it is time for that, it's a cheers and a cheerio.